And welcome back. I know it's been a while since my last video. If you've seen my Facebook post, you'll know why. Today I decided to make a quick video on a kind of my take on a chicken enchilada. I've kind of combined a couple of recipes over the past and kind of made it into what I do now. This is a slow cooker recipe. So if you have a crock pot or slow cooker, that's good. If not, you can do it on the stovetop. It really doesn't matter. I kind of prep everything on the stovetop, which you'll see. I got a pan warming up right now. And then you transfer everything to the crock pot and let it sit for a couple hours on high, and it kind of tenderizes the chicken. Cooks it really good, so it's, really easy to shred. As for ingredients, we got chicken, bell peppers. I got two different types of onions. It's all whatever your taste is, red and white. And then I got for seasonings, you can go online and look up a recipe and just kind of pick and choose what you want. For me, for us, we usually use garlic pepper. Let's see, we got paprika. I think I got a couple of types of paprika, cayenne pepper, cumin, a fajita mix, which is a bunch of other Mexican spices, garlic salt, and then also just a can of enchilada sauce. You can also make your own. Yes, there are recipes out there. I'm just doing it the quick and easy way. It's like I said, I want this to be a quick and simple episode, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go ahead, since y'all have seen me prep and cut vegetables before, I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera. And then I'm going to reposition everything, and I'm going to get it set up to where you can see me start cooking everything. We're not going to cook the chicken completely through. You just kind of want to cook it the majority, because the rest of the cooking is going to be done in the crock pot. I'm just kind of giving it a little of a texture, and also allow some of the other seasons to kind of cook up, especially cook these up some. So not completely just, pan fry them. Anyways, I'm going to cut, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So I've kind of moved everything over to this side of the kitchen and, mess with the lights anyways. So I've added a little bit of olive oil. We have garlic olive oil from one of the local shops over here in Germany. So I'm going to add just a little bit of that. If you like garlic, if you haven't noticed already. So, get that all nice and warmed up. So what I'm going to first do is we're going to do the vegetables. Let's go ahead, put them in there. Slowly but gently. Just want to cook them down a little bit. The majority of the cooking is going to be done in the crock pot. That's why you're going to have it on high for a couple hours. Alright, I figured I'd do a little bit of a close-up for you so you can see the action. And, this is just probably about a minute of cooking. I got it on medium heat. You don't need it too high. The main goal of this is just to kind of cook them a little bit. If you technically can throw them in the crock pot straight raw and put the cooker on low for about 6 hours along with the chicken and all the rest of the seasoning. I'm trying to do this a little bit faster because it's later in the day, and the wife's gonna be home in a little bit, in a couple hours, which is close enough to a little bit. But I just want to make this go a little bit faster, so I like cooking it this way. Plus, with her being pregnant, I want to make sure the chicken is nice and cooked before it goes in, just so there's no weird contamination thing, and better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead, cook this up, and I'll probably end up cutting back to me putting this in the crock pot, and then we're gonna do another cut and then go to the chicken. So I will continue to cook this, and I will see you in a little bit. I have transferred over the vegetables to the crock pot, and so now we're going to work on the chicken. Good protein. Now if you want, you can add a little more vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever, butter if you would like to add more calories. Adds more flavor though. To the pan. But you know, it's whatever you want. There was a little bit in there. I might put a little extra, but so I'm gonna let this cook up. Like I said, I'm gonna be cooking the majority of it. Cooking it the majority of the way. Words. That way, you know, it's nice and cooked, and I have a peace of mind that I don't have to worry about, you know, there being some random whatever that messes with my pregnant wife. We don't want that, because we need the twins nice and healthy. Anyways, I'm going to cut, wash my hands because I got chicken juice on it, and we will be right back. Alright, I figured I'd, like last time, give you a nice close-up of the chicken. I added a little bit more olive oil, not a whole lot. What I also like doing now is just add some of the seasonings. So I got, you know, some garlic salt. We're gonna obviously be adding more once it goes into the slow cooker. Which, by the way, I've already turned on. It's on high. I set it for a couple hours. Usually I go in and mess with that timing a little bit. But you know, you basically want the chicken to be completely cooked, and to do that, it's probably going to take about, with pre-cooking it like this, it's probably going to take about 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes less. Basically, you're going to want to cook it until the chicken is nice and good by, you know, taking 2 forks and spreading it. I believe you can also use a thermometer, and the minimum temperature the chicken has to be is 165. I usually shoot for a little bit hotter just to be sure. Yeah. So again, I'll cut, and I'll probably come back once the chicken is ready to go into the crock pot. Alright, chicken is about 90% cooked. This has started to warm up some. So I'm just going to go ahead and place them in. I'll get that out of the way. I'm just going to put them right on top. Kind of bury them a little bit into the vegetables. A little guy. And up here. Right here. There we go. That way they're nice and enclosed in vegetable goodness. Alright, so go ahead and cut real quick so I can kind of get it so everyone can see what's going on in here, because it looks really good. Alright, now we got the nice overhead shot. You can see we got, you know, green peppers, the chicken, the 2 kinds of onions. So now we can go ahead and add the enchilada sauce, which I'll just go ahead and pour that directly over the chicken. Nice and good. If you want, you can add a little more water to help it, but once the vegetables start cooking, they're going to release a lot of the juice that's in them, the water that's in them. I know it's one of the main reasons why we kind of pre-cook them in the pan, is to kind of get not so you don't end up with a big soupy mix. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some seasonings. Seasoned salt, or garlic salt, my bad. Some garlic pepper, cumin, which is good stuff. Really gives that good flavor to the mix. It's slowly coming out. Okay. Get some more paprika. And smidgen more cayenne. Not too much, don't want it hot. And we got some fajita mix. Let's see. Also got a little bit of salt. Really don't need a whole lot. Just I guess it's a good thing that it's practically out. And pepper we already have. Let's see. I believe that's it. So now I'm just kind of stir it up a little bit. Now you're gonna want probably every 10-15 minutes come by and check it just in case stuff's getting burnt, you need to add more liquid, whatever. Since you are cooking it on high, and really it's not good practice to leave things sit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on, and we will be right back. I'll probably come back and halfway through cooking just to give you all a look at what it looks like. And then, pepper is kind of getting to my nose. You can probably hear I'm kind of getting congested. Anyways, we'll be back. Alright, and we're back. It's been roughly about a half hour. And let's uncover it. Stirred it a couple of times. As you can tell, everything's been pretty cooked pretty well. Because I'm good at words, and that made total sense. But it's just about done. It's got about 2.5 hours left. I think I put it on for 4 hours. So technically, it's probably got about an hour left. But yeah, I just want to give a quick update. Show you what's going on. You can see that there's a good amount of juice in there. Which if I move, I guess you couldn't see because I'm a dork and have my hand in the way. But anyways, you can see there's a good amount of juice in there. So go ahead and cover everything up. Make sure the chicken's all down in there, nice and covered. And yeah, and I'll be back with the finished. Well, not actually. I'll be back when I go to shred the chicken, and that'll pretty much be the finished product. But yeah, be right back. All right, we're back. The chicken has been nice and cooked for a while. And you can tell by, like I said before, cutting it open, make sure it's completely solid white, or shoving a temperature thermometer in there and checking the temperature. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is take 2 forks. And I'm kind of doing this from a weird angle. Okay, good. I'm all there. And we're just going to start shredding the chicken. And in a big chunk, and just kind of start shredding it. Alright, now that the one piece of chicken is shredded, I'm going to go ahead and pull the other 2 pieces out and shred them up and throw them in there, and then I'll come back. Alright, I'm back. I've gotten all the pieces of chicken shredded, and now we're just going to fold it in and get it all nice and good. Now, once you get it to this point, and you get it all mixed in, you want to let it sit probably for about 20-30 minutes. That way all the juices and seasoning will soak into the chicken, since now there's more surface area. That means more flavors to soak up. And I know, a nice shot of my elbow. Just realized that. Apologize. But yeah, got it all nice and good. I'm gonna go ahead, cover it up, and let it sit.